guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna do a little quick get ready with me chit chat about my surgery. I'm just gonna talk about the cause, the experience, how I feel now, the pain wise and all that. I already did my lashes. So let's get started. The cost. Let's get started with the cost, because when somebody talks to me about the surgery, I'm like, how much did it cost you though? So I'm always trying to figure out how much they paid or how much. So what I paid was $4,500. When they quoted me, they said it was going to be $5,000, but if you pay cash or with your debit card, they can take away $500. So that's what I did. I was like, oh, you get to save money. So I paid $4,500, which is not bad. I mean, I got it here done in Austin. I went to Mia Aesthetic. I knew somebody that went there, so I was like, oh, their job was really nice. So I called them in febrero. Not febrero, I'm lying. I called them in enero. And they're like, we only have one cita ready in March or April. So I was like, I was already ready to get it done. So I was like, let me get it done in March. I went to get it done March 7th. From the experience of calling them to booking it, because they were not doing in-person consultations, you literally had to send over your pictures. Once you send over your pictures, they look at it, they come back with the price, if you need anything else, or if it's gonna be a certain amount. So then right away, I'm thinking I sent everything over. 3 days later, they called me, they emailed me actually, and they send me over the prices. They have 3 doctors there. So they send me their prices of each doctor, because each doctor is a different price. Once I got their quote, I decided what doctor to do. So I was on, like, they give me their Instagrams, all their other social media things, so you can actually check them out and be like, who do you really want? Because you can see their work and all of that. So that was pretty easy to choose my doctor. I chose them. They email you everything you need to do. So like what pills you need to be on, or what do you need to have ready by the time your surgery is. You do have to get lab works, and you do have to get cleared by a physician. So, which is, at first I was so stressed, because I was like, how am I supposed to get my lab works with work and everything? So they do have in Austin, they have in Austin and Walgreens, so you can get your lab works. Like, you can literally book it online and then just go and get your lab works, which is pretty cool, especially for somebody that's always either working or busy. It totally worked out for me. Physician wise, they tell you if you can't really schedule one right away. They tell you where you can go, so that is pretty cool too. I mean, you don't have to be struggling doing all of that. So that's what I did. So let's talk about the surgery now. All the fun part. I already went over the cost, which is $4,500. That came with anesthesia wherever you will get it done at. You do pay extra for a bra. So your surgical bra, if you want to use a surgical bra, you can either bring it or you can buy it from them, which I just bought mine from there because it was easier. I mean, I didn't know what size I was going to be, and I'll get to that right now. So March 7th was the day of my surgery. That's the same day you see the actual doctor, which for me was pretty crazy. And I thought you would be like, I want to be this big, my boobs, I want them this big. But no, not with my doctor, not the doctor I went to. He actually chose my breast size. They do measure you from like how wide you are, your nipples, from your neck down. They do all that, which, I mean, at the same time, I'm glad he did choose the size, because I think they go based off how your body is and your BMI, all that. So my surgery was at 9:30, but I had to be there at 9 just to get. I think it's so they can be like, okay, she's here on time, get all the paperwork ready. So we did that. I got there at 9. I didn't go back inside like the back room until like I'll say 10:30, which I was literally like, pretty frustrating. But I mean, I think that's all the places, even when you go to a clinic. So once they take me to the back, they did a urine test to see if I was in any drugs or alcohol use and if I was pregnant. So once they check that, then you see the doctor. Once you see the doctor, he comes in, you're already undressed. You already have your little robe, your compression socks on, all that good stuff on your little... Once he comes, he explains to you how your breasts are. I mean, he's this saying that I mean, obviously I knew I didn't have the best breasts. I mean, mine were really bad. That's why, I mean, obviously I'm getting them for a reason. So that's exactly what I said. I was like, yeah, you know, I mean, I had 2 kids, I breastfed, which I like that he was very honest. I mean, that's a good area so they can fix this. So, like I said, pretty smooth. He was all like, we can only go through either 240 or 365, which is the highest he can go on me. He's all like, what, like, can you give me like a game plan? Do you want to just go a little bit big, or if I can fit the 365, do you want the 365? I was like, if you can fit the 365, go for it. So like I said, it was like you go in not knowing what you're gonna come out with. Like if you're gonna come out with like a little bit of breast or like the max he could put in. So once that happened, the anesthesia guy came. He came just to talk to me and explain to me a little bit about the process. Not to worry. They're very assuring. Like they're like, don't worry, you're in good hands. Surgery shouldn't take more than 30 minutes, which I thought it was crazy because I thought that would be taking a lot more time in there. So literally put the IV in. I went to the little, they took me to the little operating room, which I think is in the nervios 10. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm actually going through with this. So, and I was just thinking like, oh my God, when I come out, I'm gonna be in so much pain. But literally, te ponen la anesthesia, you knock out right away. I never been in I mean, I had epidural, but never fully asleep, you know? So that was very different for me. So at first I was like, oh my gosh. Once you wake up, I'm literally like, you fall asleep, that's it. Like, woke up, they were like, your right is here. They just check on you to make sure that everything is good. They're like, your right is here. Y ya te llevan por whoever's picking you up. You obviously given them the number before you go inside. So my mom was the one that was picking me up, and she was like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah. I went to her house because I live like 45 minutes away from Austin. So I stayed there, and I told my husband to pick me up after he got off work so I could just stay at home with my sister, my younger sister. And since she was helping me with my baby, so that was very good. I went home, te dan pastillas, like they give you like pain med, and they give you nausea and antibiotics. So at first I was like, I did see on YouTube that a lot of people were like, oh my God, like you don't feel good, you gotta feel like you're gonna throw up or stuff like that, which I didn't feel it, but I was like, I'm so hungry. What if I eat and then I end up throwing up? So I did take the nausea one. I only took 1 dosage. And then after the nausea one, I did take the antibiotic. Obviously you wanna take that one. So I did take that one. After that, pain meds, I didn't want to take it. Like I said, I do have an 8-month-old baby. I heard you get really sleepy with those medications. So I'm going to be able to do this with Tylenol. So that's what I did. Literally day 1, I think was the hardest day. Day 1 was when I was like, oh my God, am I going to be able to go through this without the pain meds? So I'm thinking like around 1 or 2, ya me estaba pegando. I'm like, man, this is really going to be hard. Ya que se pasaron las 4 de la tarde. Little update, it's already been done. Pain, I think it's like a 6 out of 10. We'll be taking a nap now. We'll see how the after results later on. I was like, no, I got this. So I started taking my Tylenol on time, like every 6 hours. I would not miss it. Like if I needed to, I'll take it 30 minutes even before, like 5 hours and a half, just so the pain won't be that bad. So that's what I did. for the pain medicine. So with that should tell you it's not that bad, but everybody reacts different to the pain. So, and like I told everybody, I was like, my skin was already super stretched and super saggy. So cuando le metieron the silicone up there, my skin didn't go through any like stress or any stretch, you know? So that could be something else that other girls that get their breasts done that have a lot of pain is because their breasts they're not saggy. I mean, they just want bigger breasts. So that's what I'm thinking it was. I went off of my little regular life. Obviously, I did the main things that they tell you not to do, like don't lift up your arms, don't carry anything heavy. So I couldn't carry my baby for exactly 2 weeks. So my husband will be the one that helping me with it. You obviously take a shower with antibacterial soap so you wouldn't get your incisions any cut up. I did get them underneath the breast, which is like a 3-inch. Obviously mine a little bit bigger because it took out some extra skin because my breasts are really saggy and I don't think he wanted to go super big on me on the breast side. So he did cut extra skin, so my incisions were a little bit bigger. Not too big, I mean, they're manageable. Nothing very major. Once I got day 3 and 4, day 1 was the hardest. Day 2 and 3, you kind of start figuring out what is really bothering you. What can you do, what you cannot do. Getting out the car was another complicated thing. Getting off the bed, my husband will have to put his hand underneath my back and then just literally push me up so I can, like, como levantarme, no sé, fuerzas con mis shoulders or anything like that, so it wouldn't bother the breast. So, like I said, day 1 was the hardest. Every other day was just getting better and better. Like, okay, I got this, not to stress about it or anything like that. But it could be that I had 2 C-sections, so I'm like, pain-wise, I can kind of take it. I'm not saying I'm like Miss Macho Lady acá que super nada me duele. No. Obviously it hurts, but struggling. So the thing that I did struggle was taking a shower. Obviously I have a lot of hair. Right? My husband will have to be the one helping me with that. So imagine him trying to dry my hair and like untangled it. It was pretty stressful for that part. But other than that, we did pretty good. Like I tell everybody, if you really want to get your surgery done, go for it. You'll feel 10 times better. Like now that I got my breasts done, I feel way better. I feel like I have more confidence. I don't feel like I had really saggy boobs. Like I never knew somebody that had no boobs could have saggy boobs, but it's possible. It happened to me. Like, so go for it. I will say, if you really want to do it. Like I said, the only sore thing was just the shoulder. So the first day I was like this, literally like, because they really did like, you feel uncomfortable and then if you stretch, you feel like you're stretching your incision. So you're like, this was comfortable. Now I can sit up. Now I can pull my hands up high. I'm actually 4 weeks post-op, so that makes a way big difference. My breasts feel like they already kind of dropped most of it. Obviously they say that you don't see the end result until 6 weeks, so I'm getting used to it with it. But I think when you actually start feeling your best is a week and a half. A week and a half, you feel like, okay, I got this. Nothing too bad. I'm feeling like my life is getting back to normal. Because you do feel like you're out of place because you can't do the same things that you're used to. Like lifting up heavy stuff or even carrying your kids. So for me, that was the most complicated part. Not carrying my kid. Make sure you have a really good support, because if you don't have a really good support to do your surgery, then you're gonna be like batallando, because hasta para abrir like a cajon, I have to be like, Tino, can you come and open the cajon, because I couldn't reach, or I didn't want to stretch my hand, because you know you want the best results to stay with you. So that was pretty much it. I know I didn't have a dramatic story like everybody else has, and I'm sorry about that, but I'm just explaining what was my experience. So my experience was pretty good, pretty easy, not too complicated. Like I said, I went back to work the second day, and the day of the surgery, the next day I went back to work, and it was like I said, it was just the soreness that you were just like ahorvada. But other than that, you start getting used to it. Very simple. Like I said, I was gonna make it a quick short video. I don't want to keep dragging it on too much because I was just supposed to make this like last week, but I deleted all my footage. I had to record everything again. Now I understand when people are like, no, my footage. So yeah, that officially happened to me. I deleted my whole video, so there was no way I'm getting that back. So I literally had to record this really quick again. I'll show you the end results once I get ready, do my hair and an outfit change. I'll show you that one. Thank you, and thanks for watching. This is my little daughter before I show you the other clips. This is my daughter. What are you gonna tell them?
Like subscribe, thumbs up or down.
Say thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
So like and subscribe, guys, and stay tuned for our next video. So guys, this is the end result. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this place out. Let me see. This is the end result. This is the end result of it. This is the Abercrombie top I was talking about. So this is how they came out. It's Abercrombie jeans, Abercrombie top, and I have Lola Chitchat heels. I'm just to show you the outfit, or I'm gonna probably post a picture or something because so. Final